Do you want my age?
No.
Okay, cool. I usually tell people, oh, I think I just picked up a camera when I was 17. And the more I think about it, the more that becomes a lie. We grew up around cameras because we always moved a lot. I spent the first 8 years of my life in Denmark and I don't remember anything, but I have pictures. I have images of my family who are in Kenya. You had these images that came through the post of like, here's the new baby, or here's the new wife, or here's the new husband. When you have all that kind of distance and separation, I feel like images are our way of connecting. Like a lot of my photography, I think of it as just poetic. I just started this series where I just wanted to take pictures of the women of colour in my life. And I think for me, what it's really about is making us feel beautiful. I was invited to photograph Kwesi Edman, a cellist who performed in an Octoroon for the National Theatre. It was honestly, actually, one of the first times that I photographed a man. So this was an opportunity to kind of see how I could photograph him in a way that felt fair to both of us, how I could have my vision, incorporating how he would want to be photographed as well. Well, beginning with any shoot, you have to really think about like my surroundings, where I'm going to be. You think about your light. Where we were shooting, we were kind of on a balcony on top of the National Theatre. What I really loved about the space was that there was this amazing mixture of both greenery, but we also had so much concrete because of course of where we are. Most of my images are actually just so bright, like there's so much light and colour. So for me, going in, that was what I wanted. So it was an amazing thing of trying to incorporate as much of the building of the National Theatre, but also including this kind of element of beauty. He was playing a really beautiful piece of music and everybody was just so silent around us. And so what I really wanted was I wanted a kind of a wider angle, and I wanted to be kind of looking up at him. So the picture could try to capture some of that magnitude that we felt in that space that we were in. There was this really beautiful moment where we caught Kwesi and I just saw this like grass at the side of him. It was really beautiful because it felt like we weren't where we were. It didn't feel like it was in London somewhere. It just felt like we had like flown somewhere else. Whenever you're photographing dancers, or when you're photographing people who create some kind of sound, I feel like you can only try to match some of the beauty of the music. In the end, I can only hope that my pictures kind of speak to that. Can I, for the memories, can I take a picture of me like on my screen?